16 laps, P10. Okay, Frank, get ready. Go, go, go! You're clear left. Car right, clear all around. Car left. Clear left. Car right. Right side's clear.
What the heck just happened? I don't even know how I got 4 incidents.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I don't even know what I hit. What a disaster. These guys are such clowns. I was having a great qualifying session. I took it easy on 0 and 1. I figured I won't even push it at all. Just to let the tires warm up to get a good second lap. I was having a great second lap. And I freaking went off track one of the turns. So, there went that. So I figured I would just hop in here. Sure. Have a quick race while I was doing good in practice. I was running a, what was I, 29.5. It just starts off like a disaster all the time.
P9.
So yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it this race. I don't care what happens, I don't care if I lose iRating. I'm just so frustrating being so cautious. With so many guys in here, even at a decent strength of field, to just wreck like that. I mean, one guy turned to the left at one of the first turns. He didn't even know where to go. So I don't know if you haven't been on this track before, regardless of the series. I've run a few laps just to practice. This guy in front of me is all over the freaking place.
The leader has just done a 130.53.
Say about 1 or 2 more laps. Should be able to be a lot more aggressive. I fucked up that turn.
Okay, Frank, the next car is Thornton.
I mean, these guys in front are pretty close, so if we could start picking up the pace. Hopefully I can pass some of them. Certainly don't want a P9, P10 outcome. So on that turn there, I think I've got to stay a little bit more to the outside before the second turn and that turn coming out of it. think if I stay to the right more
Norton ahead is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds.
and
That's
turn
your quickest lap.
a little bit later, I'll be able to hit more of the apex. Oh shit, terrible. What are we, 80 degrees? Not that, is it? I don't know, actually I don't know what the temps in iRacing. Wow, these guys suck.
The guy in front is Cox.
I don't want to get hit anymore. I don't want to lose safety rating. Guys behind caught up. They were 2.5. Got a lot of speed here from the draft. Got to be careful. I don't think my tires are ready for that turn.
Clear left.
Did I hit anybody? I don't think so. Alright, hopefully I can pull away from the guys behind and catch up at least a position or two, I think. Five laps in. Oh shit. You gotta be careful. You touch too much of the outside of that curb, you're spinning. It'll just kick the rear end right out. You can definitely go on that curb, but you've got to take that turn perfectly.
Last lap time is 129.89.
And hit it straight.
Last lap was 131.05.
This guy left it. Oh, he's a lap behind. Two cars ahead is pulling away. He's already 3.5 seconds away. One thing, if you feel yourself going outside on that turn and the car getting away from you, just drop down to second with no brake.
Yellow flag.
And that should kick the rear end back just enough and you should be okay. Going fast here. Yeah. 4 seconds away. I don't hear anybody at all. I'm wondering if it's me. Sometimes I need to go into options and reselect my push to talk button. So like if I hit it, it triggers. And usually the only time I have to reset it is when the button stops working, which for some odd reason it's the only button out of all of them that just stops working out of the blue. It has something to do with the Fanatec setup, because it happens less on the endurance button module than it does on the ClubSport little button clusters. What am I running here?
The gap is now 1.5 seconds. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Came really close 2 times to getting an off track on that turn. Been watching this new documentary on Netflix called F1. It's really good.
The gap's now 1.2 seconds.
So, one thing that stood out to me is one of the guys, I forget what team, I think it was the Red Bull team. Whenever a driver would have a bad qualifying session, the guy would kind of insinuate or insist that it was all over because qualifying is everything. And I think it's kind of true. I mean, even with this too, once you get out of the first couple laps and everybody settles in, you've got the people that can drive remaining.
All right, Frank, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. E7. That's your
Most drivers are.
The guy behind has just done a 129.80.
Most drivers are the same, so it's really hard to catch up. So unless somebody makes a little mistake, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have to let this guy behind pass on the straight because he's faster.
Car right. He's still there. Clear right. Lap times are pretty consistent. Come on, Frank. Don't panic. We'll get him back.
Well, that wasn't me. That was all him. He got too aggressive. He was going too fast with the draft. What did he say? It was the wheel? Dislodge off my desk. I don't know if I believe that. I think he was just going too fast into that turn. There's a limit. I mean, even when you're done with the cold tires, you get a draft and you're going into that at 115, 20 miles per hour. it's not going to go well. Not unless your line is perfect. Alright, let's see. I turned a little bit later. I'm going to stay outside. Is that better? I don't know. I think it would be better that way if I can get a little better at it. This guy behind is faster too. He's catching up.
The guy behind has just done it on 29.56.
Can't wait to check out the replay. I want to see what happened in the beginning. Because I didn't feel like I got hit. And my car's not behaving like it got hit. I don't think it is. I haven't really stared at the speed that much to know if, it was affected, but I don't think so. And I'm hitting 86 in third. Fourth should bring me like 104. It is. Yeah, no, I think the car's fine. So that must be one of the, what do they call them, netcode bugs. That or just a glitch, one or the other.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way of the car right. He's clear right. Come on, mate, defend your position.
Alright, I think I'm good now with people behind me, and I only have to focus looking forward here. They're pretty far away. So this car slowed down. Johan? So I wasn't as close to him before, so something must have happened. That or my lap times are improving? I'm not sure. I mean, if I kept up this lap, I'd be in the 29s, which I think would be a first now for the race. Okay, that was better. I can tell by my delta. I might actually put down the 29.1, I guess. Possibly even better. 4 laps to go.
Come on, Frank. Push, push, push. We can catch this car. P8. That's your fastest lap.
Alright, I gotta get aggressive and pass this guy. He might have damage because I see him sparking a lot. I don't know if you could hear my wheel squeaking. It's the shaft on the DD2. I've got to put some.
That's a new fastest lap for Pedalcheck, 129.37.
See how I just dropped down at the second and I wouldn't say recovered, but made things less bad. terrible. That's what it's looking like the ending is going to be.
Your lap time was at 1:30.43.
Tell you, my driving has definitely improved since.
Clear left. You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
I don't think I have to slow down.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained.
Shit, that sucked. Asshole. But listen, watching that F1 documentary, I know this is not real racing, but it's supposed to be, right? You don't really see much, you know, consideration and let's let this guy pass kind of thing. So in a circumstance like that, if somebody goes off track, as long as they're not going to cause complete destruction, you know, assuming 10 cars are passing at once, they're going to jump back in there and slow somebody else down to keep their position. They're not going to give up their position, you know, so they don't upset the guy behind them. It's just not going to happen. I give up so many positions by being, you know, respectful and considerate. More so,
it's now 2.0 seconds. 2 laps left.
Because I don't want to cause a wreck, not because I'm worried about somebody's feelings per se. Oh shit! Did I cut it again? Oh, actually, I cut over here before because of him. Actually, I don't know if it was because of him. When I saw him spin out, I didn't want him to recover, so I was going to cut the track to hop in front of him. If I don't get him here, hopefully I could get him on the straight.
The leader's just done a 129.38. On your left.
This guy's gonna fight me for this
Still
now.
there. Hold your line. Clear left. 1 more lap to go.
Whew, it's like a game of chicken. Usually I'm the one to slow down. Hopefully I'll get a P7. That'll be good enough. Don't really have a choice. He was driving pretty good too. I think he just, you know, sometimes you get fatigued and you start to get worse as the race goes on. For some reason too, I know they're all pretty much evenly timed and all races overall at the same time are close. This one seems extra long for some reason. Shit. Oh shit. Is that it?
Position. There we go, it's over. Bring it back round.